Hi everyone, Courtney Dowd with AllBrands here. I'm at BX right now live, and I'm so excited because I have all the new machines and I have some amazing friends like Angela Wolf.
Hi, I'm so happy to be
I
here.
know I saw her from across the room the other day, and I was like, Angela, it's like our Christmas, honestly.
It is for both of us.
For both of us. It really is. Like I always tell people, this is what I feel about Houston Folk Festival. It's BEX is the time that I get to take classes and enjoy it. So this is so much fun. So Angela, we have some new machines.
We do.
And then a surprise at the end. So very, very excited. Let's go ahead and start off with the newest girl.
Celeste, what a great name, right? Love that.
I did say that. I was like, I felt like it lined up in the brother lineup really well.
So you have two things on the Celeste. You have all embroidery or sewing. Embroidery, they could sit next to each other, or maybe you just want to embroider. This would be a perfect machine for that. So why don't we start with the embroidery only, then we'll go into the sewing. So right here,
I'm gonna come behind her.
this is an embroidered, look at how beautiful and bright this is down here. A 9.5 by 14 hoop. That's huge. Now, this machine, the price point of this machine is absolutely amazing. If you are new at embroidery or even experienced, this is a great machine. So it comes with a ton of designs. It has some fonts, monograms. The big thing that everybody's talking about is it has the matrix feature. If you haven't heard of that, it's very cool. It's only on the Stellaire.
Yeah, only on the Stellaire.
Well,
So
and
look-
one other machine that we're gonna get to. Maybe three machines now.
Foreshadowing.
On here, all you have to do is hit edit and click here. And I don't have my glasses on, so hopefully I hit the right button. There you
Everyone lie to her and be like, yeah, you did it. You hit it.
go. It looks great. So it automatically fills the hoop. How easy is that?
That is great.
You can change the hoop size. It'll automatically filter so you don't waste time or fabric.
Yeah, that is fantastic. So if you had the biggest hoop on there, it's going to automatically fill it. But I love that you can play with the spacing so you could really get it in there tight and make it look like a tapestry or expand it out if you're doing patches. I don't want them right on top of each other. I want them a little further away. So it's fantastic to have.
And guess what? Wi-Fi. So all of you that love Artspira, which Artspira is coming out with a ton of new stuff this fall. We can't even tell you all of it yet, but it's very exciting.
You tell me.
I can tell you later.
Okay.
Shh. So grab your phone, grab your tablet. If you haven't downloaded Artspira, it's a free app. There is paid versions if you want more stuff, but there's so much on there, you're gonna love it. I could take a picture of you, send it to the machine, and turn it into embroidery.
Oh my gosh, at Houston Cold Festival last year, we were playing way too much with Art Spirit. It got really interesting, really quick.
We were using the AI version.
Turned into a man one time. It got weird.
Yeah,
But it was
I had hair on my chest. It was weird.
it really was. But it was a lot of fun. And honestly, just to go in there and play around and create, I felt so inspired after that to
Right.
actually go home and create some really great things. So Artsphere is constantly coming out with the what they call it weekly inspo now.
Yes.
And so if you haven't looked at the weekly inspo, I use that heart feature all the time to heart things that I want to go back later to be able to create. And so now I can send that over to my Celeste.
And that's the best part because there's over 300 fonts. Over 300 fonts on there that you can send, not in the machine, but you can send it to the machine. So now you have such great access. So you got to show them the beautiful luggage behind you.
Yes. She's pretty.
It's so rich.
She's quilted. All right. I love that they covered her little ends, protect her. That is fantastic. And honestly, these machines are not huge, not like some that we're used to. They are a little bit smaller. So in my head, I'm just going to use them as my travel machines as well as using them at home. But I travel a lot with my machines, and sometimes some of them are a little heavy and don't have a lot of upper body strength. So I'm really excited about these.
This is great. So maybe you don't embroider. Maybe you already have an embroidery machine, but you want to up your sewing level. Let's check this Celeste out. This one, I was shocked when I saw everything brother put into this machine for the cost of this machine.
Right.
Well, it's absolutely amazing for sewing and quilting. So, do you remember this foot?
The ISR.
The stitch regulator foot from the Avenir, believe it or not, is now in this machine as well. So if you've never seen this, you plug this into the machine, you have a continuous mode, an intermittent mode, a basting stitch. You have 3 great feet. I'm like kind of upside down when this is in, but you have 3 great feet that come with that, just like the Avenir on this machine.
Right.
So for if you sew or quilt, the digital dual move it foot, we all love that. It is not a walking foot. So the back has a band that controls the top fabric. plug it into the machine. You can adjust it up 10, minus 10. Don't ever ask me which way to go.
But I like that because there's certain fabrics that I don't want any teeth touching because then it's going to mark my fabric in some kind of way. That conveyor belt doesn't mark my fabric.
It
So
does
I
not.
appreciate that. But I have a bone to pick and I'm gonna get one because this is gonna be one I bring to pull, the words I'm trying to think of right now. When I go to pulp retreats and stuff, this is the machine I want to bring when I go there because it's got a huge table that comes with it. But also, look at all the feet that come with that.
5.
I
That's
had to buy mine separately.
I did too.
Like, are you okay? Which I'm glad they threw it in, but like,
What? Well, now that we have all 5,
Right.
but I actually don't have all of these. I only have 3 of them. So
here, don't everybody don't look. We'll just throw it in her bag. It's
and
in
it
her
all
bag.
comes with the machine.
Right.
And you get a beautiful box to carry everything in. That's one of my favorite, not carry, but store.
Right.
And the newest whatever. Have you taken this class yet?
No, I take it tomorrow.
Okay, you better take a close up of this.
Spoiled for me.
This
Huh.
is the adjustable zipper foot that you can do piping with or zipper. That you still have the old zipper foot too if you don't want it, but this is the newest foot. It's only on this machine.
Wait, so no other one?
No.
Okay, well, what would you use it for the most?
I would probably use it for piping.
For piping?
Yeah, but you can use it for zipper. And since you can move it over,
Right.
if you're doing an exposed zipper or something, it's super easy.
And I avoid zippers, so maybe that'll help.
There you go.
To avoid them, okay? I appreciate things that are pre-done, the blanks with the zippers already on them.
Yeah.
But I'll try that one.
And you have, okay, so this, if you want to clean inside of here or you want to switch to the single needle plate,
Oh, okay.
let me see your nails. Your nails look beautiful. It's trickified. So if you put this in here, just give it a little pop. I'm backwards, but
You're backwards.
one of these ways it will. There you go.
There.
Popped it open. Now you're supposed to turn the machine off when you do this. So,
We won't tell. No,
We
we'll
won't
keep her secret. I'm not.
and you have couching. If you've ever done couching, it's just a quick attachment that goes right here. And I love this. You used to have to pay for this. So, by the way, look at the color.
That's pretty.
It's
like
like
that
a platinum. So, anyways, now you don't have to pay for it. You want to hold that?
I'll take that.
You want to have a couple extra spools of thread on here? Pops right in.
My metallic thread does better on those. I feel like it does better than being just right here. And then when I have bigger spools, that's nice. So I don't even have to buy separately. There we go.
Yeah, if you're using a twin needle, I like to put my thread here, but you still have these two as well.
They just don't work the same. Maybe it's just me and I'm spoiled.
Yeah,
I
I
think that
love
might be
this.
it.
So all these fun things. So this is all sewing, comes with this great table. Look at all this extra space. You can also remove this if you're working on sleeves or something. So these 2 machines for the price point of this is absolutely amazing. So
They-
I don't know.
They have been really good. Like I said, this one's going to be my travel for retreat machine. I'm not sure. I'm going to get them both, but like this one's going to be my travel for machine. Not that we have favorite Celeste, but there are 2 different ones. So just make sure there is no combo. You have a sewing and you have an embroidery. So they have the same name, but those are 2 different machines.
Which keeps the price down. So if somebody
Yeah.
doesn't want the embroidery,
Right.
they can, I mean, look at all the awesome features. They even put tapering stitches in this machine.
But if someone's like, oh, I have a sewing machine from my mom or my grandmother and I love it, well, then that's great. If you want to do embroidery, you have that option. So they've covered you there. But if you're like, you know what, I love the BQ series from Brother, but man, that ISR, that stitch regulator, they've now done it. So if you didn't want to do Avenir, you now have that option. So I feel like they've kind of filled in those blanks,
Right.
That they needed in the lineup. So fantastic.
So guess what else Brother came out with?
Oh, okay.
Well, if you like to embroider,
Yes.
embroider on steroids.
All right, we're gonna go visit someone. We'll be back to Angela in a minute, but I think we have a friend over here. Chris Hawk, hello.
Hi.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you guys are here this week. So this has been kind of an exciting morning. We had
It's been a long.
the announcement of
Yeah.
the 2 new machines.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover this. And we had a fashion show
Which was so great.
that I was also in, and don't show people what I actually, I don't know,
They had videos and
it wasn't bad.
pictures.
Uh,
Later.
yeah. And actually it's interesting because I was using my Stellaire at
Mhm.
home right next to my 10 needle. And I couldn't have done it in time, truthfully, if I didn't have both going at the same time. So this is the new 10 needle top of the line Brother multi-needle embroidery. It is the 1060W. And it's got the same chassis as the previous model, but there are some great new features. So the matrix functionality that Angela was talking about. So I make a lot of patches and I do a lot of large patches as well. But if you've got a design, you pop it in there, hit matrix, and you can crunch them all together so you can maximize how many patches you're doing on one hoop. Or if you're into quilting, you can put an entire block or sometimes more and embroider a design right onto your blocks right there. This machine now comes with the tubular frame, which very simply, there's a little handle and you can open this up and it just slides right over that. So if you want to embroider onto sleeves or pants or anything tubular, and if you put one of your bigger hoops on here, this can bear some of the weight, so it's not going to sag down, which is really helpful. Because sometimes I will put, I made that jacket. You don't have to look at it right now. But,
He's showing off. He's like, I made that jacket.
yeah, and the cow pants that he's wearing as well. But
That's what I want to use matrix copy for when in this machine, because now that I can go down the pants leg, I'm just going to take a bunch of really cool designs from
Right.
matrix copy and then put them all the way down to really make
Oh.
almost like a trim, like a thick trim.
Angela's got, you don't have to pan over here, I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Here's a great example
Let's see.
of a matrix copy that is
And
really,
it looks like a, what is it? What's the thing you used to put a pen in and then you would, gosh, what are those called? Put it in the comments. Some graph. You know what I'm talking about?
oh,
Like,
spirograph.
graph. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. That is so cool.
Yeah, so this is on a tube too. So
Yeah.
one of my favorite things about the PR machines is that because it has this bobbin casing here, if you have the clamp hoop or the magnetic hoops, you can embroider onto things with linings or pockets without it sewing
Right.
the whole thing shut, which is great.
You know what? Now the hardware maker's copy, because everyone knows it's my favorite feature in the world. So I'm glad that they're branching it out, but having that bigger bobbin to do matrix,
Right.
because matrix copy, usually you're stitching a lot of things.
Right.
So now I have a bigger bobbin. I can just sew until my heart's content. I'm very excited about this.
So sorry to interrupt.
No, go for it.
But the biggest announcement to me this week was about the new BE1 embroidery software.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of not just embroidery, but digitizing custom graphics. So if you hadn't heard, you might be familiar with PE Design 11 for digitizing and doing graphics, but this is a brand new, very robust, very fast piece of software. And this is dealer's choice, but I believe they're going to be sending a license to the software with each one of these.
Mhm.
So not only would people get machine, but they could have the capacity to do some incredible
Really
new
cool things. Yeah. So
embroidery designs.
different bundles. I'm sure a lot of dealers are going to do different bundles, but that is something definitely if you are interested in to ask your local dealer.
Right. And this has some added integrations with Artspira and Wi-Fi and all of the things that you'd be familiar with. So, and it does have one last thing, a much faster scanner and camera in it. So when it does the scan,
Yeah.
it's way faster. So you're going to get that perfect embroidery placement right on your fabric, right where you want it. So
I haven't heard you mention that yet. Thank you.
yeah,
Chris.
I like that a lot
Yeah.
because I do that a lot when making. I don't make quilts personally, but I do a ton of.
Don't tell them that, Chris.
I make a ton of quilts.
He
but
does it all the
I
time.
do everything, yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. So, but this has been really fun. I'm so happy I got to meet you, and I think we've got probably one more thing that you guys want to show.
Yes,
People?
I'm noticing Angela over here and she's doing something fun. So we're gonna switch over here. Hi.
Hi.
So
We have been hula hooping with this. I haven't quite gotten
You
the
know,
whole
John
thing
said
down.
I was very impressed one day.
Okay, well, I'll do it when nobody's watching.
It's like his party trick. It's great. You don't even
But
wanna give him
this
a
is the
drink.
biggest hoop ever. This was the biggest. This, as you all know, the Avenir came out last year.
Right.
It is absolutely amazing.
We love the Avenir. She's
Yeah.
my baby. I have one at home.
What's your favorite feature on there? Or can you pick one?
Okay, so I use the projector for everything because I do a lot of edge to edge. and I can't eyeball to save my life. So I need the projector. So going from that 3x5, which was like a little bitty postcard,
But at the
Oh.
time was like
which was
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
We love her still, but now that 5x8. So if you're doing a 5x7 hoop, you're projecting the whole thing and then some. So
Yeah.
that's probably my favorite feature.
I'm gonna ask everyone in the live
Yeah.
show, those that have the Avenir or those that don't have the Avenir, maybe want the Avenir, what's your favorite feature? Because it's kind of a tie between the stitch regulator, but now you can get that on that machine, but it came on this machine,
She was original.
the projector.
Yeah.
I think picture play has been hands down.
Right. I have done more picture play. So I never have my son ask me to sew anything, but for his girlfriend for Valentine's Day, he had me take a prom picture. And I picture played, we made a pillow, and on the backside, we put her cat fish sticks.
Oh, her cat's name is Fish Stick?
Yeah. And so he says when he goes over there, she always has it turned to the cat side instead of their side. But honestly, favorite thing she's ever done. And it took me not even that long to make that. And
Yeah.
I got major mom points for that one. It was
Yeah,
fantastic.
and there's filters. There's quite a few filters
Yeah,
in there.
filters
So
are
if you don't have
fun.
to be tech savvy at all, although that software sounds fabulous, but the tech savvy,
With this.
put this in. Yeah, it is great. So the buttonhole feature, but I think you have a little surprise. Brother has a surprise for all of you. First, let's start with everyone who bought Avenir. How many people in the comments have an Avenir? Have you heard what Brother has done?
I'm excited because they could have just focused on the new machines only and not done something, but they are fantastic and they're doing something for people who have already purchased the machine. So they're not even technically getting anything from this, in my opinion. They're just being awesome. So, Angela, you want to tell them that's
Well,
right?
there's a couple things. Number one, they're extending the warranty. So not only 2 years, now you get 3 years. And that's if you've already purchased it. So even if you buy it now, you still get 3 years. But 3 years. So this, let's just talk about everyone who already has one sitting. This is like a Christmas present early. The other thing is the masterclass. Brother gave you a year to my masterclass. I threw in an extra 3 months.
Yeah, 'cause you're amazing.
Yeah, all the way up until today, because now everything changes, so now it's 1 year. So guess what? You had 1 year and 3 months. Brother's giving you an extra year. So all the new lessons I'm gonna pop in, you will still get access to. So don't worry, you don't have to start binge watching to try to get out of there.
I do it either way.
Yeah,
It's so good.
and there's more. I designed 12 more designs for the machine,
Do you sleep?
only occasionally. And our Spira has 12 more designs for you, so that's
Jeez.
24 designs, even if you already have, when you already bought the machine.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I appreciate them going back and still looking out for us who already have Avenires.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So if you're new and you're gonna buy an Avenir now, you will still get the 3-year warranty. You'll get a 1-year masterclass. You'll get the 24 designs that we're talking about. But the people who bought first, they got a couple extra bonuses there.
They do, and that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear about that.
So I was thinking,
I love when she thinks.
well, we were just talking about Houston Quilt Fest.
Yes, we are.
How much fun was that when everybody kept coming by and we were doing the AI version of everything? I think we should have a part of the booth. AI.
She's asking me all live.
See what's happening here.
Help me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I honestly, Margie said no, they're shaking their head yes too. We will think about it. We will look into it. Is always the answer I
Yeah.
give.
But we have some exciting news.
We do have some exciting news.
I'm joining you. You're gonna be at festival with me.
Yay! So they're letting us come back. It's going to be great. They're actually letting us hang out again because we were causing all sorts of fun and excitement over there. So we'll actually be with the Avenir. So how cool is it that not only does she do the master class, but you can now come and see her in person at Houston Quilt Festival, ask your questions, touch the machines, have her explain things right then and there. If you're like, hey, look, I've been thinking about this, but I'm not sure about what a perfect person to ask.
And you get to play on all the new machines. You know that 10 needle would look really nice next to this Avenir in the sewing room.
It would look great at my house. My husband's looking down. He's like, what?
Hey, John, are we missing any questions? He's like,
I'd like to read
he
it.
does not like talking on the live.
oh my goodness, there's
Yeah.
a million questions.
There's
I
a
would-
lot of you guys.
You see how small that is? I couldn't read that with
Do
my
you ever
fingers.
do the like? I thought I had good eyes until then.
Well,
Oh,
just know we love you all and thank you so much for watching the live.
because that machine looks like a spacecraft. It really does. She's got a big brain. Okay, that's why it's fantastic. So, oh my goodness, everyone's coming in there. Photo stitch, picture play. Yeah, Stephanie, that picture play is amazing. We absolutely.
The buttonhole feature would have to be in my top,
He's your top one. Yeah.
in the top 5.
Oh yeah, look. Hey, someone agreed. Picture play is fantastic.
My design center, I did this whole mug rug in my design center. Yeah, this is in the master class, just an easy project. You don't have to put Wynn's name on it, my husband, but I did this for Valentine's, put chocolates in here, and then I took the gift back. He kept the chocolates.
I just realized that. Well, I feel like not enough people know about my design center, all the amazing things that it can do. You literally can create any.
Look at this. This was part of the class. This fabric, if you can see this, John, I don't know if you can see it from there, but this fabric, we scanned it in, brought it into my design center, added some extra little beautiful stitches, and then used the free motion with the stitch regulator. And it looks like custom fabric. It's all custom quilting. And we even added some pockets on the inside. We have a lot of fun projects in there and more coming. Very fun.
Oh my goodness, everyone's just flooding in. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, this one asks, are the continuous quilting designs on the new 1060 like the Luminaire? Chris, you know that one? Top of your head?
That one has like 650 some designs. I
Design.
think it has 28 fonts.
Mhm.
It has the puffy fonts.
Puffy fonts.
I played with that today. That was actually a lot of fun.
I don't know. I don't know if it has the quilting.
Forgive me, I don't know if people can.
It has my design center.
It has my design center sheet.
I'll come hang out with you guys since,
Yay.
but, no, I'm a huge advocate for any multi-needle machine, so I was really excited that they were coming out with a new one,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest, we're
Please.
we're both ambassadors,
I'm
and
not, I can say what I want.
we get, this is your show, but Angela gets to play with the big toys here,
Yeah.
and I haven't actually gotten to play with this.
Fully with, you would love it.
I,
You want us to tell you about it?
let's go out for coffee after this and talk all
I
about
did
it.
this edge to edge on this machine.
Mhm.
I designed the fabric. I didn't even have to use embroidery stabilizer because they have a triple stitch because it's stretchy denim. Look at this, 10 hoopings. You can't even tell.
Wait, that's
can you?
only 10 hoopings?
Yeah.
That's a whole quilt.
Because I used the big hoop.
She likes big hoops.
And so now I know some people are like, you haven't cut that yet? No, I can't make up my mind. Should I make a skirt or should I do a bag?
So I asked Angela, I said, did you use the snowman stickers? And she shook her head going, you don't even understand.
No.
I don't use
Right.
them. I like them and I like that I could use them, but I have a projector.
Right.
So I'm just gonna use the projector. That's gonna be awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us and going over all these new machines. I'm excited. I need room in my car. So, but Angela, I'm excited to come see you. for
Oh
Houston.
my gosh.
Or you come see us for Houston Quilt Festival.
And she's cool. You're going to be on my live show next week, behind the scenes live on Angela Wolf's page Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Mark your calendar.
Eastern.
Yes.
And we're going to talk a little bit about these new things and tell them what's going on at Houston Quilt Fest, which is coming up soon. It's earlier this year.
Yeah, I really need to work on that. So we're really, really excited. So like I said, join me next week. I'm going over to Angela. So make sure that you go over there. Go ahead and subscribe. So it's on Facebook and
YouTube.
YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube.
Right.
Well, that's the best place to watch because then we can see your comments and I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll have a giveaway at the end.
Oh,
Right?
do I have to do it? Oh man. No,
Don't worry, it'll be good.
Okay, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe to her and go ahead and like everything and make sure you have notifications on. So as soon as she goes live, you don't miss any of the shenanigans. All right.
It's going to be fun.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out
This
with
has
me.
Yeah.
been great.
Enjoy your week.
Thank
There's
you.
still a few more days of this, so
And if you guys don't know, I am vlogging all of it. So every single day a new video is coming out of my experience at BEX. So make sure you're watching those. And then we did have some new videos come out this morning on the new machines. So, and my opinions. So make sure you see those. I'll see you all next time. Bye y'all.
Bye.